For whatever reason, apparently a full video for Gemini and Cancer is not possible. So we are back. Okay. And excuse me, Ace of Hearts. I was saying that um basically for people that I'm getting more of a sibling idea right now. You were trying to build a relationship with your siblings and showing that you are being positive. Um, you got out of jail. You trying to turn your life around. You working now probably, um, but still got things going on in the background that you just trying to probably keep low key at this point. Um, I would just say, in advice, please don't do that. Apparently, people, they see potential in you. They see that you could be a good person. But by the looks of these cards and all of these spades, apparently in the present day, you haven't been doing too great. I know I got the fan on in the background, so if it's bothering, I'm gonna try to remember my next read to turn it off. All right. We have Seven of Spades. Apparently, you look at yourself and your reflection, and you're not satisfied with the person that you see. You may see flaws within your body or your face, and you're not happy with them. You have not accepted yourself. Now, you could be like those people out here and you make your money and you change whatever it is on you that you don't like. Or you work on loving yourself, accepting yourself and who you are. Find the beauty within yourself. There's nothing wrong with seeing yourself and being happy with the person that you see in the mirror. King of Clubs. Apparently, we have also Queen of Clubs. Apparently, you have come across someone in your life that, because I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of skipping through a little bit here, because it seems like in the middle of it all, you got someone in your life that you care for and you love, and you probably could see something going down the road, going good down the road, but because of all of these spades here, the fighting, the lying, the conniving, the hiding behind the bull, backstabbing, you're probably a person that you can't really trust. You're probably a person that everyone looks at you and you did all of this talking, um, you did all of this making it seem like you were this great person and you're gonna change, and then all of a sudden, boom, you turn around and you did the same thing all over again, and now they're put in a struggle, in a bind, where they have to figure out what to do with you again, or how to fix the situation. You're putting your family in a position like you're a child, and more than likely, you are grown as heck. Probably, you know, late, early 20s, late 20s, early 30s for some people, some cancers. You're a leader, but you take your leader skills and you don't do well with them. Nine of clubs, queen of clubs. This person that you have gotten to a relationship with, you you are looking for marriage. You're looking to settle down. But they see the things that you're doing and they're disappointed. You're probably one that does not go to the doctors to take care of yourself. And you're probably with a person who is already depressed and probably in a similar position as yourself. Probably found someone that is one and the same as you. Obviously, it was a king of clubs, so we got the queen of clubs. She more than likely is pregnant. More than likely a boy. Or a girly, a girl that, I'm sorry. Yeah, a girl that is tomboyish. One of the two. Or a boy that is girly. For some people that are having girls out there for the other readings. More than likely she is stressed. And you are stressing her. And it was sugar plums, fruit, and cupcakes and all of that stuff. And then it all turned to shits. Once, like, you did the hard work. Like I always say with a lot of people, you do the hard work in the beginning, and then after that, you get real comfortable, and it's like you don't got to do that no more. So what are we doing here? Am I just here with the dry version of you? No. Get the hell out of my face. Well, a lot of times once people give up the cool or the D, it's like a person got what they wanted and deuces. Told you that I'm leaving, but I'm still in your face. More than likely, the person you're in a relationship with is unsatisfied with their care. If y'all ever seen B-Max in the movie, it was for little kids. I don't even remember what the dang name is called of the movie, but more than likely she is unsatisfied with her relationship, and she probably got talked her head off about all these qualities that you have, and she waiting for them qualities. She waiting. You wanted to marry her, and now she just like, okay, where's my ring? Where's it at? Because my hand is empty. My hand is waiting. Both hands. Engagement, shoot. I'm the type of person I would use both hands. You could put both your engagement and your wedding ring on this one finger, but who about to do that? I got another ring finger right here. Okay. Clarification for diamonds in reverse. This is reference to someone being nosy. For whatever reason, uh, I'm just out here giving people their reads. I'm not here to be nosy or in anybody's business. If anything, I'm here to help people who aren't really, taking themselves seriously, and they're living their lives like shit, basically. Everybody walks around like, people are like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, I'm good, or I'm alright, or I'm okay. When technically you're just like, bruh, I'm really zoned out, but I know you don't give a fuck about what I'm about to say, so I'm about to just tell you I'm okay, and then we can go on about our day. Because, people just ask it just to be respectful or just have a greeting or whatever. Try saying hi or hello or hey. Don't say how you doing, because if you don't care, don't ask. I care about people, but to a certain extent, because people treat you in the most terrible way, and I treat people how I want to be treated. So unless you want to be treated with like crap, then shoot, continue to keep treating yourself like crap then, and people will treat you the same. We have the death card again in reverse. For whatever reason, either emotionally you're feeling drained and dead, walking dead, or someone in your life in the near future will be sick. Um, Someone you're close to, family or a close friend that is like family. Um, Maybe the child, because of all the stress. Um, you never know. Just an idea that someone in the close future soon be sick. It's COVID-19, y'all. Six of Hearts. More than likely, this was a reference to the child or the person you're in a relationship with, or if you have parents that are older, or grandparents, or someone in the family, uncles, aunts, someone like that for Cancer. Um, I just say be prepared for the worst, basically. Um, it's no good thing to hear about people passing, but if you support and you care to be there at their funeral, then that is you. Just, this is what I'm just saying in the cards. And I'm just going off of what the guys and goddesses tell me to say. Now we will do the future reading. I probably will do a flick of the wrist, probably. Yeah. For some people, they don't understand friends, and that's it. Sometimes you're not meant to be with certain people. So be a friend. And if you can't do that, then it is what it is. There's no friendship. Alrighty. Gods and goddesses, universe. What do we have to tell Cancer for the future? We have this card in the upright, 3 of clubs. It just seems like Cancer is like predictable. 4 of clubs, kingdom in the upright. Eight of clubs. Interesting. I guess you just don't know how to sit down. Huh. 3 of spades. Eight of spades in reverse. 3 of swords more in the upright. King of hearts. King of diamonds. Two of diamonds. Six of clubs in the upright. And 3 of diamonds. Alright. Y'all know for past and present, once I am finished with all those readings, it will just be present and future. And for future readings, you get the whole deck to get an understanding, clarification of everything that you need to know for the possibilities that can happen in your near future. Now, because of me seeing the Queen of Clubs earlier, more than likely you are cheating. And you're being friendly. You're being a person that is not loyal or faithful to the person you're in a relationship with. Because I seen King of Hearts and that was like the first thing that I thought of. You're like the person that just likes to talk a lot of sweet nothings to women or men in women's cases. And you are not using your God-given talents in the best way possible. If anything, you're using them in a bad way. For instance, for people that you probably could be a good salesman or woman, but you're out here, like I said in another reading, probably selling drugs. Take those talents and abilities and go to like a car dealership where you can tell these people, like I said with Pisces, you can tell these people, hey, we got this beautiful car over here. It's nice and blue. It's a 2008. All of the great details of the car is the updated transmission, new engine, fresh, clean inside, interior, suede or leather interior, whatever the case may be. Be a great salesman in the proper places of careers. Three of clubs in the upright. For whatever reason, in the future, you are still looking out to be the same as you were in the past. Still doing the excuse me. Still being a brat, basically. Still being conniving, but in this case, because it's an upright, apparently you're just like probably telling people about themselves in the worst way possible, and the most utmost disrespectful way, and hurting their feelings just to see how it's gonna feel on purpose, or see what their reaction is going to be on purpose. For whatever reason, if these people know you very well, they don't care about what you're talking about. They don't give a flying fuck about what you're talking about. So I just wanted to put that out there. And more than likely, you're probably doing that to the person that you're in a relationship with. For women, I would not talk back or not talk back. Sorry, that's like parents' situation. I hate when people are in a relationship and they reference their person they're in a relationship with to their parents. I can see if you're saying something good, but like think about it. If you're in a moment of like sweet old sexy time or whatever, who wants to hear something about someone's parent, especially if you don't like someone's parents? That's like a whole slap in the face. Like, come on now. And if you are referencing someone to someone's parent and it's in a negative way, then for whatever reason, I would take that and listen to it. Because sometimes that might be that advice you might need. There's always more than one way to look at things. Even the truth is more than one way to look at it. But the truth is the truth, regardless. It's just on how you take it, how you perceive it, how you understand it. We got the Four of Clubs, the Kingdom in the upright. Seems like everything at home is going well, or will be going well for a period of time. More than likely, because I see the Eight of Clubs, but it's in reverse. The person you're in a relationship with, when you go to hang out, spend the night or whatever at their house, things are great. It's wonderful. It's this beautiful facade, more than likely. But when you go back to mom's house, everything is bullshit. Everything is upside down. Everything is retarded. Everything is a mess. People arguing because we got the Three of Swords here. People basically looking at each other like you're just the most disrespectful asshole in the world. And more than likely, you're in a position where, like, we got strict parents out here, no matter what age you are, they could probably still give you a curfew. It's their house, their rules. Unless you're going to get in your own place, then until further notice, for some parents, you got to tell them still everything that you're doing because you're living in their place, they're paying the bills, and you ain't got a pot to piss in. You just got a place to sleep, eat for free or whatever, but you making it seem like to everybody else that is a whole other story going on. Telling stories. We got the 8 of Spades here. Like I said, nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors unless you open up your mouth and say something. And more than likely, you're telling a lie. You're telling stories. You probably got people believing that you out here just doing the best that you can be, being the best you that you can be, and you doing great for everybody, and you giving people money, you making this money, you got roles, whatever the case may be. You got this nice car, you got these nice outfits, these new shoes. You probably out here doing the most craziest stuff out here to get that money though. You probably stealing from your peoples. You probably got SSI for some people, but you hidden about it. Cancer, you seem like you out here, you ain't for the right. We got the King of Hearts. Like I said, king of talking your ass off and telling ladies how much money you got, probably what you could do with being intimate, probably telling them that you could spoil them, probably trying to get their number, probably in front of the person that you in a relationship with, and you probably just not even paying attention to their existence. They right next to you, and you over here conversating with this person in broad daylight, like you don't even care about the person you're in a relationship with. I just gotta say, if you are not serious about the person you are in a relationship with, and she is pregnant with a boy or a girl, and you stressing her out, and then probably giving her STDs and stuff by cheating on her, move on out the way. Be a co-parent. For some people, they got a child already and they ain't even in that child's life. Maybe you don't need to be a father or mother. Some people, that parent life is not meant for them, or you're not ready yet. We got the King of Diamonds. Like I said, we have a person that is flashy. You got the nice car. You probably got some new rims, especially if you're a drug dealer. You probably updated the inside of your car. Just for the fact of other people getting in the car, you probably done cleaned it real nice. Finally. If you over at your parents' house and you got questions of, hey, when we gonna hang out, when we gonna spend time, your parents ain't cool like that. And you probably just dodged the question like it ain't nothing. If you're gonna, like I even say with my own little brother, if you gonna be doing you and messing around and you want to be a little whore, wrap it up and have these people uh on birth control or have a plan B next to you in the process, because you know for a fact you about to be on some bull and you want to have your way and you want to be prepared. At least be prepared in the best kind of way if you're going to be in the worst type of situation. And I hate people that flash money and shit all over Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, because that is asking for trouble. I continue to say this to plenty of people. That's asking for trouble. It's plenty of people out here getting robbed. It's COVID-19. People hardly got a job. People hardly got money. People hardly able to eat, able to get around. Be careful with what you got. Cherish what you have. Everything that we have is a blessing. No matter how big, little it is. If you live in the hood, at least you got an apartment. Some people out here on the street. Treat your place like it's a kingdom until you can move up in the world. Treat your place like it's a paradise until you can move up in the world. You got to work with what you got. If you can't do that, then you can't work with nothing. That flashy stuff don't get you nowhere. It lasts for so long and then it's gone. The flash is gone. Them clothes you got, they end up becoming old after a while. That money you got, you spent it. Now you gotta wait till the next check come, or you gotta wait for the next drug deal to happen. And if you got a car note, for some people, insurance. Shoot, some people already hitting up the life insurance. If you paying bills because you're trying to show that you trying to work on your credit or whatever the case may be, it only lasts for so long. We have the Two of Diamonds. You probably are you probably in a relationship where you giving the person money, or you buying them stuff, you taking them out, y'all going out to the store, you buying them outfits just so that they not mad or whatever at what you're doing. Now, in most cases, like if I was being funny, I would say that's smart. But at the same time, that doesn't give you the opportunity to continue to still do the same things that you're doing. You shouldn't have to give your girlfriend or your wife hush money. You shouldn't have to take her out to go out to eat or whatever just so she can get over herself. It's more so you need to get over yourself. We have the Six of Spades here. Now y'all know I say this is a cry me a river kind of situation, or you paddling yourself out of trouble, or you running away from your problems. First time for me to even look at this and see other possibilities, but for Cancer, it seems like you're running away from your problems. You go from one situation to the next, hoping that maybe this situation will make me feel comfortable enough to feel good for the time being. And then after that, you move on to the next. To the next, to the next. The Crimea River is probably you telling each and every female how you're so sorry. You didn't mean to hurt their feelings. It was nothing like that. And brushing it over until everything is good again. In this case, people are not people are not on your bullshit. They're not just trying to act like it happened and we gonna act like it didn't happen. More than likely you got people that you're around that are not gonna tolerate it. So you might want to get on your P's and Q's, and you might want to change the situation you're in and the people you deal with, especially if you're around friends that um, provoke you to do things that you wouldn't necessarily want to do. You have the Three of Diamonds. This is a reference to, like I said, a crowd pleaser, but in the worst way possible for you. Apparently, in your future, near future, you're still out here being your worst self, basically. Being your worst self. All I can say in advice is change. More than likely, you are more capable of changing more than ever at this point in time. You only get one life to live. Why don't you make it the best? Why are you continuing to be stupid about your choices? Being a crowd pleaser and an entertainer is not all it's cut out to be all the time. If you see the celebrities, they get trash talk like a motherfucker. I know at the end of the day, we are all humans, so that hurts. No matter where or who it comes from. And more than likely, you're that type of person. You like the cat, probably. And you like to say stuff about people that's not cool, but you think it's funny, and you probably laughing at your own jokes. And everybody else just looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dumbass? Excuse me for being the way that I am. But, like I said, in my other readings, I'm going to be real. I'm trying to be as blunt and as open as possible and be professional in my own way at the same time. Cancer, you have ample opportunity to be a good person. We're going to get into this card, the deck read for the future, to get a good clarification of everything. All right, J of Clubs. Looks like in the future, if you actually get your shit together, it could go two ways because of the fact that you have Gemini probably in your sun, moon, and rising chart. Can't wait to get to that reading, but I'm gonna do that after I finish all of the reads. And these reads be long, so I won't be trying to make them long, but I'm trying to make sure everybody get everything that they need. So you more than likely will have children in the future. Or if you work things out with the person that you're with, more than likely y'all will have this child and y'all will have another child. Probably two boys. Hopefully you don't stress her out so much to the point that she don't even want to be with you, because that opportunity could be lost. We have the Seven of Diamonds. For whatever reason, you probably out here just being a little hoe, and you probably got more than one person pregnant, either during this present time or in the future. You're probably gonna have more than one boy, but you're gonna have multiple baby mamas. You wanna be that person that can marry? It doesn't seem like it. You ain't settling down, and you ain't chilling out, and you ain't being the best that you could be. We have the Eight of Diamonds. It seems like you are, see, fabrication. You're lying. You're trying to sew it all up and make it look pretty, but everything is not going your way. And it will continue to not go your way because bad karma is a thing. You have the opportunity to have good karma, but because you choose to go down the road and the path that you are on, just like with Gemini, then you get what you deserve. If you're out here cheating, then don't expect the person that you're in a relationship with to not do the same. If they have the opportunity to. Queen of Spades. More than likely, the person that you're in a relationship with, or all the people in the multiple relationships that you are in, they're going to find out about each other one way or another. Inbox, seeing each other in each other's faces. Women intuition is a bad majama. Okay? Women know, but men always try to play women like we are retarded and we just don't know what the heck we talking about. But it is true facts out here that women know when you out here doing something. Especially if you're on your phone consistently, you sitting in a room consistently more than usual. You out here, just doing stuff that you ain't supposed to do. Talking to people. People think that conversation is not a way to cheat, and it is. Just because you flirting and you in a relationship but you not out here having sex or whatever, that doesn't mean anything. Jade Diamonds. More than likely, this has a reference to sibling or a child. Like I said, multiple relationships, multiple children, probably people, more than one person you have having a child. This person may be having a daughter, possibly, if things work out the way that they should. I'm gonna say, sir or ma'am, chill out. Like, what is happening in your life for you to be, for people to be out here just like real live with just Netflix and chilling and consistently getting pregnant? Like, what's going on? Probably your sibling is telling you about yourself and telling you that the same as probably everything that I'm saying. Relax, chill, stop getting around because it's not healthy in any way, shape, or form, emotionally, physically, mentally. When you mess around with more than one partner, you are spiritually connecting yourself, spiritually connecting yourself to more than one person. And spiritually connecting yourself to more than one person puts you in a position where you are emotionally messing up the people around you. They emotionally get connected to whoever else you have brought back to them. So watch what you're doing. We have the five of clubs in reverse. You're a dreamer. You're one who you know what's about to happen next, but you don't even trust your own intuition. You don't even trust yourself. So, what makes you think that people should trust you? You're in a position where you want to marry, but how can you want to marry if you don't trust your own instincts? You probably good with making money, probably good with conversation and all these types of things, but you're not even good with making sure that your own mental stability is well. You might want to look into getting a counselor or getting a therapist, getting a doctor that can help you, family physicians, personal physicians. Explain to them about your mental health, family history. It does have an impact on you. I would say if you're really serious about being in a relationship and you want to marry, take yourself to the doctors and get your mental health together. For some people, I know they have ADHD, cancer. Get it together if you want to be serious about your life. We have the King of Clubs again. It's a possibility that you can have the opportunity to get yourself together without going to the hospital. But you have to really be strict with yourself. It takes a lot to be disciplined with oneself. Think about it as your parents were once the ones telling you, no, don't go here, no, don't go there, no, you're on punishment, you need to learn from the things that you did wrong. Now you are in the position to discipline your own self. Your parents can only do so much and they can only give you so much advice. And sometimes the things that parents say is not always correct. So if you want to be serious about oneself, and you, like I said, you have the idea of you want to have this happy life, happy wife thing going on, take yourself serious. Take the person you're in a relationship with serious, and you'll be great. Queen of Hearts. Seems like these cards don't want to like get out of the order that they were already in. Because this happened like in the beginning for past. But in this situation it seems like you have an older sibling still that you're one and the same with, one that you bump heads with, one that probably is still trying to help you because they're a nice person. And you probably talk a lot of trash about them still to this day. I'm one that tries to work out my relationships with people, but sometimes if it's not worth it, it is not worth it. Do not waste your time on people that do not want to do something about themselves. People have to want to do things for themselves. It can be a conversation. It can be something that they are open to. But at least if it's known, then you can go forward with it. Two of Clubs in reverse. Just seems like, the people that are helping you, you're not treating them well or saying good things to them. Everything that comes out your mouth is probably the fattest lie could be to your sibling. Instead of lying to them, just say, I don't really want to talk about it. I'd rather leave it alone. Keep it simple. Ten of Ten of Clubs. Don't hide behind your lies. Don't hide behind the stories you tell. Be real with yourself and be real with others. Otherwise, just tell them, I don't really want to talk about it. Simple. It seems like your past is just really, really just sitting with you. I guess that person that passed on in life, you're still holding on to that death. More than likely, they wouldn't want you to do that. This is Nine of Diamonds, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. In reverse, reverse. Because this is in reverse, you can look at it from what my perspective is about it. Um, it can be a positive. You can have ample opportunities, but you can also turn those opportunities into bad things. So if you're going to use your opportunities, use them wisely. Otherwise, Whatever you get yourself into is what you get yourself into. Interesting. Two of spades. Like I said, you're holding on to that death. And if anyone else in the family has passed on that you were close to, I would say the same thing about them that I said about the other person. Don't hold on to that death and make it an excuse for the reason why you are doing things that you are doing in life now. You are, putting their name in mud, basically, and putting your name in mud right along with them. I'm pretty sure at this point now, let go of the past and move forward and be a better person. Don't hide behind lies, and don't hide behind the people that you have grown up around. Sometimes you got to let go of people that are no good for you. No matter how much you want to stick around them, they're not always the best. We got the Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, but this time it's in the upright. For whatever reason, you took a moment where you were doing well with yourself. Things are positive. You wake up, you're feeling good. Things are great. Hopefully, you stay on this path. Winner's path. Don't use it in a bad way. It seems like you've moved past the people that have passed away in your family or any friends that have passed away. Karma is karma. Don't become someone else's bad karma, or don't fall into other people's bad karma, I should say. Continue on the positive train. Five of Diamonds. This gives me the reference of relationship. For whatever reason, your relationship during this time is not at its best. But just consider that it will get better. Everyone has their ups and downs, and I would just say continue to do your best to not cheat, and you will be great. Be real, be honest. If that person loves you enough to accept you as you are, then that is up to them. But you have to at least give them the opportunity to have a choice. If you're not giving them the opportunity to have a choice, then you're doing all types of wrong. Ace of Diamonds. World card in reverse. Apparently, you look at the world like the world is against you. Like I think I said for Pisces. Pisces may be in your chart. For whatever reason, the world is not against you. If anything, the world has ample opportunities for you to take upon yourself and use them to your abilities in the best way possible. United States is a land of freedom, meant to be. If you are taking the chance of being free and using these opportunities, use them in the best way possible. All of this crime is kind of keeping things from being able to be in the good, basically. People can't live their life and be cool in the world. They can't be calm, collected. The world is not against you. If anything, you are against the world. And I would just try to change that, turn it around, make that negative into a positive. Eight of Hearts. More than likely, this is a reference to a child that you already have. Maybe a daughter for some people, or maybe a boy that is more feminine than most, typically. I would just say they are looking up to you and they are disappointed in you, honestly. Children pay attention to everything that their parents do, even at a young age. They can either see that you're doing good and they can choose to just be bad, or they can see that you're doing bad and they do not like the good, or vice versa. They follow in the good, they follow in the bad. In this case, your child is looking at you like, what is going on? And then they probably may or may not know you too well, or they see you here and there. I would say change up how you act and be a better role model. Six of Diamonds. You have opportunities, but you also have, like I said, with the opposing Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You have the opportunity to do dumb things, and you have the opportunity to do good things. Um, I would say choose to do the opportunities that you have and do the best that you can with them. You probably have money coming to you, or maybe a new place. Maybe you're able to fix it, the car that you have. Three of Hearts. Um, like I said, more than one relationship, and it's gonna get toxic. It's going to get to a point where these people are going to leave you. Either they're going to leave you or they're going to fight over you. One of the two. But in most cases, women like to, in this day and age, they like to fight over each other. Man or whatever. This is my man. No, he's my man. And in some cases, some women don't even give a fuck, and they just be like, holla back. We could have been friends, but you was out here doing you, so it is what it is. We have the death card for their time. Something tells me this is in This is in the upright. Something tells me if you continue to keep going down the path that you are going, that you are not going to be um not gonna be here to live for anything. So choose your choices right wisely. Five of spades. If I'm seeing four of spades and then five of spades, that means you really have a good chance of falling down the path of getting hurt. And not just emotionally, physically, hospitalization. You might want to change your patterns and change your situation for whoever this resonates with. If you out here and you on the streets, take your ass in the house. Do what you do. Um, if you're out here doing drugs, I would say, you know, you might want to put the drugs down. Eight of clubs. Um, uh, more than likely, if you do choose to go down a good path, you will be fortunate. You will have that happy life situation that you've been looking for, and you will get everything that you want as far as being married and being able to uh, get the career that is better fitting for you, and so on and so forth. Nine of clubs. Because it was behind the ace of clubs, I just got the idea that you will have a child, a son that looks up to you, and you'll probably be very close. This will probably be with the relationship that you are or will be in. And um, it seems like a good situation going on here. Queen of Diamonds. Seems definitely like a good situation here. You got your family going on, you got a child, you got all types of good things happening for you. Um, just keep your eye on your prize. We got the Seven of Spades. Hopefully you work on getting uh, more acquainted or more affiliated with how you feel about yourself. Apparently You might be getting better at it with the person that you are in a relationship with during the time. And um, things probably will be looking up. You got the Seven of Hearts in reverse. Um, because because this can go one way or another, because you have Gemini more than likely in your chart. Um, I hope that you don't like go 2 steps forward and then, fall. So I would just say keep it up with going forward as far as staying the best that you can be. Um, be good for your relationship and be good for your children. And happy life, happy wife. Look, boom, family card. It's in the upright. More than likely, you have the opportunity to have this down the road. Just make sure you're ready when it's a good time. Um, I hope that things work out for you in the process. Seems like you can have a big family, especially if you grew up in one, and that's something that you are okay with, and the person you're in a relationship is okay with. Seven of Clubs, more than likely, you might want to, you might be in a good position here in your life, and things might be going the way that you hope they will. Okay. Four of Hearts in reverse. More than likely, you are in communication with your mom. Um, don't take any advice from your mom, especially if you're in a position where you're happy now and it took you this long, and technically she proud of you for real, and um she trying to make it seem like she not. So take it as a compliment, but don't look at it in the worst way possible. Two of Hearts, like I said, motherly reference. More than likely, excuse me, have me some tacos, y'all. Um, okay. Two of Hearts, more than likely, like I said, motherly reference. She probably happy for you. She probably wants you to include her in the plans. That's up to you. Everybody's family is different. Um, More than likely, if you choose to have this big wedding or whatever, that is your choice. Um, just mom might want to be included in the planning. We have the six of clubs here. Emperor in the upright. Um, Seems like your home is going well. You probably moved out of your parents' house and you're living with the person you're in a relationship with now. And parents' home as well. everything is going good from what it seems. Um, I would just say, keep it up. Keep it up. Looks like in the future, by the time you guys are, I guess, whenever you're ready to get married, um, you'll be pregnant in the process. I guess it's gonna take that one golden child for y'all to decide that y'all ready to finally jump the broom or tie the knot, whoever, however you gonna say it. Everything gonna go great. You gonna have a couple girls, a couple boys, a little mix of both. It can go in any pattern for you, probably. It ain't got like a boy girl break, boy girl type of thing like with my mom and the way that I started to go about. We have the Four of Diamonds. More than likely, you have family that is probably concerned and um, wishing you the best in your relationship and hoping that everything goes well in your relationship. And that's all. We have the Queen of Clubs here. Um, Hopefully, like I said, you guys get your health together, continue to have a good life. Um, Things will go in the way that you hope they will go, as long as you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You have a sibling that's probably going to hate. J of Spades. Don't let that hate get to you. They finally see you doing what they hoped that you would do. So I would just say, like I said, keep it up. Keep up with the goodness. You have a father, probably, that you don't have the best relationship with. They probably going to hate as well because their relationship isn't the way that they would hope for it to be. So obviously you trying to be different from what your parents were like. So I would say, keep that in mind. We have the good old Kabuki mask here. In this case, I would look at it as a king reference. Because this has a king reference, but it has history behind it. I would just say keep being a leader, keep doing what you're doing, keep being a good person, and don't let that negative energy get to you. Turn all negative energy back to sender 100-fold. That is what I learned from one of my relatives on her channel. Don't let that negative energy get to you. We got chickens running around with their head cut off. 10 of Spades. Don't let the negative Nancy's tell you anything about your relationship or tell you anything. Don't let your siblings get in your ear, and don't let your aunts and uncles, whoever, cousins, tell you anything. Oh, are you sure you ready to do this? You sure you ready to take this big step? See, that's why I got ideas of keeping my family out of the loop if I ever decide to get married. Sometimes family can get in the way. Even when it's your big day, they make it the worst. Don't let your family get in the way. We have the Nine of Hearts. In your case, you could look at it in more than one way. You can have good opportunities here and further opportunities in your family to go well. You can probably be traveling, going from state to state. You can probably even be going to other countries, or the Death card. One or the other. Going down that dark path of being a drug dealer and fucking up yourself. Probably going to jail. One of the two. 10 of Hearts. We got 9 10 of Hearts. Right after each other. More than likely, this could go both ways. One way or another. Seems to be in the upright. Hopefully, you continue with the good fortune. You continue with the blessings. You continue with doing everything that you're supposed to do in life, and you will be great. Like, the way I'm seeing everything for Cancer, it's just seeming like things will go your way as long as you stay in your lane and you do what you need to do for you. We got 5 of Hearts. It's in reverse, so this could be good in your case. Everything could not be a mess, could no longer be a mess anymore in your life. Things could be straightened out. It could be very seldom, very little issues going on. Things could be bright for your future. I would just say, don't do the drugs and don't sell the drugs. And you'll be great. 6 of Hearts. If you have a dream and you like Martin Luther King, black rights are here, honey. They are here. Black lives matter. Every life matters. Just because you say one thing does not mean that you mean that there's no other way for another life to matter. Please be more considerate of your neighbors. If you have a dream and you really want those dreams to be accomplished, they are able to be accomplished. Don't let anybody tell you that they aren't. Because they are. This was in reverse in the beginning. So, more than likely the sibling is probably crying wolf and they're probably hoping for your attention. That's totally up to you, but if you're in a relationship and that's distracting, I will get rid of it. Get rid of that energy. Sometimes we grow up with who we grow up with and we don't need them anymore. We move on. We can check on the pulse and see how everybody doing and then go on about our day. Don't tell too much, because sometimes when you do that, it leads in the path where you don't want it to go. Then everybody in the family know your business. And I'm the type of person, I don't want everybody in my family to know my business like that. But they make it their business to know. I got a mama that talk her mouth off. And I ain't even nowhere near her. Ain't even trying to talk to her. Only time we talk is if she got an argument to have to say about whatever she's selfishly feeling about herself. So, energies, keep your aura clear. Don't let anybody in your home that you feel is not the best. We have the Ace of Swords, the last card. more than likely, um, at this point in time, your children are older. Graduations are coming about for at least one of them, the oldest, maybe the first couple oldest ones. You have children in other past relationships. Hopefully, you are able to co-parent with these people and be able to have civilized situations, no bitterness towards one another, and everything will be cool. And I just hope for the best with everything that goes on in the future. And we'll get into the reading for the next week. So that wraps it up for Cancer. June 21st through July 22nd. Then next we have Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. Then after that, we have 4 more of the typical zodiac signs aside from auspicious. So, like I said, I'm going to do that one after Sagittarius, and then I'm going to do a video on everybody's sign and what their charts have to say about their sun, moon, and rising, and maybe throw in whatever details the gods and goddesses have me to say during the process. All right. So I hope everyone has a great evening and stay blessed and be great. Love yourself. You are all beautiful, okay? Don't ever hate yourself, all right? You are beautiful, period. A man can be beautiful too. Just because you say handsome and beautiful, running the same, okay? You are great. All right. See y'all for Leo. All right.